Hello, Samsung Eternity Forum. Today we are going to be going over the Samsung Eternity. Sorry, the Samsung Eternity's Chinese firmware. So let's get started. I would like to note a few things first. I'm sorry about that. Um, One, I do not have my memory card in it. Two, and I do not have my SIM card in it. Here you go. Yeah. So I do not have my SIM card in it. Other things to note, I cannot make calls. It gets no signal, so I'm guessing the firmware is not unlocked. Also, I think those are the only things I need to point out. Other things rendered useless in the video are the headphone jack and the lock key. So once your screen locks, you need to restart your whole phone, as far as I know. So let's get started. Let's turn on the phone. Pretty nice startup. Okay. Let's put this down on my keyboard right quick. Alright. So far this is the Samsung Eternity's desktop with the new Chinese firmware. You will notice you have four soft keys or menu keys, starting with menu, messaging, phone book, and keypad. I am sorry that it's so blurry. It was worse when I first took with my Solstice. Anyways, you have some new widgets, not a lot. You have your games widget, a mirrors widget. Those are new, and this new portrait. Yeah, this I believe this favorite widget is the same one in the Solstice, if I'm not mistaken. Huh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't have it. Or maybe I just took it off. Anyways, going back to the Eternity. You have just a few new widgets. Let's move this out the way. I'm sorry. And I'm also sorry, my touchscreen's also messing up a lot. I guess that's what I get for buying something for $50. I wish I had a better Eternity to test it with. Um, but oh well. I'm going to show you the music player, what is absolutely awesome. Let's just wait for the camera to clear out. Okay, so here's the camera. I'm sorry. Here's the camera. Camera. Here's the music player. You have more options to choose from. You have all tracks, playlist, recently played, most played, artist, album, and genre. Genre might be some favorite. Reminds you more of an iPod Touch music interface with all these different options. But funny, you still can't use your 3.5mm jack with this particular phone running this firmware. Let's wait for the screen to clear out. Let's see. Since I do not have my memory card, I believe I have a couple songs on here. Let's see. All tracks. Okay. That must be Samsung's Chinese ringtone. Excuse me. So here's the media player. You have you can set as you can use the set as button right here to use as your voice call ringtone, so you can actually set ringtones from full songs. Gosh, let me put this down. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not used to filming stuff. And my touchscreen is very unresponsive. Here it is. You can even set as a voice call ringtone. Set. That's all it is. That means you don't need to cut down your songs. You can be listening to a new favorite song and you can be like, hey, I like this. Let me make this my ringtone. And boom. No editing necessary. and I believe also it's also the same for the alarm clock. Also, going over the new features, you still have your same size album art next to the name of the song, which is under the name of the song is the album, and then under the album is the artist. So this is Taken in Sarah, and then under that shows how many songs you have in this particular section. So if it's all tracks, it shows what number song is this out of that many tracks. You also have stars, so you can easily rate stuff. So, I mean, that's pretty awesome. You can rate your own songs. You have an equalizer. And you also have album end, album or repeat, and then album repeat. And then shuffle, then you have your time bar. Then you have play, pause, and then rewind, skip forward, and fast forward, and skip backwards. I just did that totally backwards, I'm sorry. And then you also have your volume levels. Let's see. Let's go to the volume level. Here we go. You can see it starts at 5, and it goes all the way up to 14. It's about equivalent to Stems of Eternity's 7, I think. Anyways, 14 levels. That's pretty awesome. The whole music player is redesigned, and I love it. I love this music player. I wish the Eternity would have had this instead of more of a watered down music player. Even though this is still watered down, it still just has more options. Other than that, if we go to camera, you can see that everything's upside down. Looking at my computer, you can see everything is upside down compared to that. See? No matter how you turn it, it will still be upside down. So I mean, that pretty much sucks. So that's one bug the development team needs to get into. Internet browser, I do not have a SIM card, and I can't even go on it even if I put a SIM card in here since the phone doesn't detect it. Browser's the same, it just has a couple of more options. Or a different menu, but there's no more options. Let's see, you can also... There's also a few applications, like the music app with in full Chinese. Let's click that for a second. Gosh, I hate this touchscreen. And then all the characters are in Chinese. In Chinese letters or symbols. And you can go to settings. You could one thing I was trying to mess with, I'm sorry, this thing. Alright. Is you have a network settings option. What lets you choose your network mode, select network mode and connections without actually digging into the internals. So possibly if I can mess with this for a couple more minutes, maybe I can actually unlock the phone. But so far, if I go to network mode, or select a network, or connections. Anyways, when I had my SIM card in there, I could change it to 1800/1900 band and 800/1900, I believe. I can correct that when I get on the form. Anyways, it does not support 3G, but it might support Edge. I'm not too familiar with that. I know a Goat Tamer is a lot more familiar with that than I am. So it's already been almost 10 minutes just looking at the firmware. So I'm going to end this now so I can upload it on YouTube and so everyone else can see it. So everyone have a good day, and I'll see you guys later. Questions, post on the forum.